Happy Wednesday. Hopefully everyone is having a great and wonderful day. My internet has actually been dropping like crazy, so hopefully it stays connected right now because I'm actually using my iPhone as a hotspot. Oh man, imagine if we actually had hotspots for like internet like over maybe a decade or so ago. Huh, I still remember the days where I had to use dial-up. Oh, talk about me being a dinosaur, right? Hopefully everyone is having a great Wednesday, like you said. Happy hump day, and it's time for a new vlog. If you are new here, welcome to a YouTube channel that is dedicated to the greatest game ever, aka Runescape. We cover all of Runescape here. Runescape 3, moderately, I want to say. Actually, not even really moderately, more so rarely RuneScape 3. Definitely full-blown old-school RuneScape content. And then I want to say moderately 2004 Scape, probably even more. Yesterday I did upload a new video on my main channel, Nightmare RH, about 2004 Scape. And I'm definitely going to be making more content around that. But definitely probably on a different channel of mine in the near future, maybe the next couple months. I'm not entirely sure when. So definitely stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I'm going to be wrapping up leagues for today, so I kind of really want to talk about that. New video also on my main channel tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Oh boy, I have a lot of content dropping for each and every single one of you out there, so if you can just do me one big favor, totally free, smash the like button. Let's try to get this video to, let's say maybe 100 likes. Can we do that? Hopefully we can. Otherwise, let's go and talk about some league gains. So, last night, I actually did, chip away, no pun intended, at, 99 mining. And my goals for leagues were very simple. Obviously, I really wasn't going for, like, a max cape. To be perfectly honest, my main league experience, because this is the first time that I actually got a chance to do leagues, and the reason I'm also ending my league experience early is because I really want to get back to grinding a lot of goals on my main account on Old School RuneScape. But I basically pretty much did 1 week of leagues as a fuck around and tried to find out what works for me. Obviously, I just got level 92 wood chop, or actually no, I just got level 80 fire making. As I wood chop, I'm also burning logs, which is pretty cool. Part of a relic that I pretty much have here. Woodsman. Every log that I basically chop, I pretty much get to burn it. Oh man, imagine if that feature was actually on the main game, RuneScape. There would be a lot of 99 fire making people around. Anyways, I did post on my social media last night. If you ever want to follow me on X, Nightmare RH, and also on Facebook, Nightmare RH as well too. Basically posted this little screenshot. Congratulations, you were 99 mining. Points earned 200. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. And I did have a rune pickaxe, which is relatively good. The only crappy thing is that I don't have a rune axe. Obviously, I could potentially get that from a monster drop. I don't have level 86 smithing, and I really don't have the patience right now to get to level 86. Like I said, I really want to get back to my main account. But on the flip side, I do really want to talk about Leagues 7. Okay? Leagues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was all very much busy. The first leagues that came out, I was very much temporary away from RuneScape. One of the leagues I was actually moving cross country. The other leagues I was just relatively busy with other stuff. And a lot of people do say that leagues are an EXP waste in theory, but it's just really a fun experience to really just like level up your stats super quick. It kind of really feels like you're on a private server, give or take. And a lot of people really go for the league points. Obviously, my points, 3,190. I guarantee you that there's somebody out there with fewer points than me. Okay, maybe not as fewer points as me, although I don't know, man. There are some people that probably logged on to leagues and was like, what the hell is this crap? and they pretty much just stopped playing it. I will say that for Leagues 7, my experience is going to be very much more different. For Leagues 7, I'm going to be very much focusing probably around the combat aspect, not necessarily more so around the skilling aspect. I kind of really want to do the combat aspect relatively quick, straight off the bat, and kind of really focus on skilling kind of a little last, and maybe not really focus on 99s, kind of really just focus on leveling up all my skills, to maybe like 50 or 60, or pretty much gradually take the account all the way up, give or take. But I mean, overall, just really doing leagues for 1 week, it's chill, it's relaxing, it's just a very high pace form of XP on this game. You can kind of relate it in a way to double XP live on RuneScape 3, where basically pretty much you have 48 hours of double XP, and you can even have so much as triple XP too. I honestly don't even know if RuneScape 3 is going to be doing any more XP lives. Ooh, I gotta make a video talking about that. Don't quote me on that. Maybe tomorrow's vlog I'm gonna be talking about that, because there are a lot of people that do log on for XP lives, and I'm not entirely sure if Jagex is redoing that because of the integrity error, pretty much now on RuneScape 3. But I mean, overall, this variant of RuneScape appeals to a lot of people that very much want to have a fast leveling up of their account. I talked about this from my own experience of playing Diablo 2, a video game many decades ago that I really started, that I played during my young teenage years on battle.net. On Diablo 2, the fun of the game was going from level 1 to level 80. And you could very much power level yourself as long as you have other people around you that are high levels. They can power level you in a matter of like 50 something hours. I believe it's like 54 hours you can go from level 1 to level 80, which is pretty super duper in the game. So, leagues, you are in theory a super duper Iron Man. And a lot of people just really love the experience when you go from like level 1 to level like 60 or level 70. There is a lot of nostalgic like feelings that really does come from doing that type of stuff. Now, I'm in the kind of opposite end. I kind of get a lot of good feelings when my account progresses. Primarily my bank value as well too. My stats go up, my 99s go up, my accomplishments go up. I am very much more one account orientated rather than pretty much like making a bunch of different accounts and pretty much like leveling pretty much continuously leveling up like multiple different accounts. If that's the way you want to play RuneScape, hey, that's the way you play RuneScape. There's nothing honestly really wrong with that. Plenty of people do that. Me personally, among many other people, we prefer to stick to one account. Ironically, a lot of people with that mentality are still on RuneScape 3 and have been on RuneScape 3 since like RuneScape started. And once again, RuneScape 3 players kind of really get knocked down. There's still players on RuneScape, so it's a little unfair that variant kind of always gets knocked down in a way, but it's all about what you want to do on the greatest game ever. If you literally just want to continuously make accounts and level them up, then hey, that's what you love to do. But another thing that I will say about leagues that is really fun, that I actually found to be cool, is that obviously there's different areas you can basically unlock. I can unlock Karamja as a different area. But I really did like how this entire area here was basically a all-in-one shop in a way. kind of the equivalent of how if you go to Walmart, you can do grocery shopping, you can do clothes shopping, you can even do jewelry shopping, you can shop for condoms, you can buy some Christmas items, you can buy a Christmas tree. I have bought condoms at Walmart and also a friggin' Christmas tree. I've also bought clothes, I've also bought food. You can buy electronics at Walmart. Walmart is a all-in-one, like, stop of a shop, essentially, right? I believe they even have, like, a Subway there. I haven't ate Subways in years. To be perfectly honest, Subway is actually pretty damn nasty if you actually look into it. Sorry for anyone that loves Subway. Make your homemade subs a lot healthier and also a lot tastier, too. But at the same time, doing leagues, it is actually fun to know that you have one area where you can basically pretty much do everything. I can pretty much do combat in one area. I can do wood chop, I can do prayer, I can do rune crafting. Don't quote me on that, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know about construction too. Hunter you can. Slayer, don't quote me on that. Fletching, yep. Crafting, obviously. Herbalore, yep. Not to mention, quests are automatically given to you. When you... Dragon Slayer 2 is also given to you, which is pretty friggin' funny. So you essentially can do all skills in, like, one area. So that's actually, like, a really cool feature about doing leagues. But I mean, overall, I got really nothing bad to say about leagues. For anyone that's going to be continuing to do leagues, definitely let me know down below. And people have a lot of fun on this version of RuneScape. There's nothing wrong with that. And big kudos to the old school RuneScape team for continuously to make, like, great variants of the game. I really am waiting to see if we do get private servers, or rather community servers, like the old school RuneScape team has really talked about. I think that is going to be cool. What the hell is going on over here? Why? This is actually something that I have not seen before, but okay. There's some bars over here. This actually might be lag. Hold on. Okay, maybe not lag, but maybe something different. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up today's episode with basically pretty much it. My league's gains consisted of 199, a total level of 786. Obviously, for another leagues in the future, I'm going to be looking back on this video, basically for my league gains. Total level 786. Probably on leagues 7, I'm going to shoot for maybe like 1,000 total level. And definitely level up like all my stats. Why? What the hell is going on here? This is way out of my league experience. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off leagues here and probably have another cup of coffee. Okay, everyone, new videos gonna be rock and rolling. So stay tuned for content dropping this weekend or very soon. I'm gonna be starting some GP money-making challenges on my main YouTube channel because well, we love our RuneScape GP, right? Yeah, yes, we definitely do. So definitely stay tuned for all that good stuff. Thank you all so much for everyone that's been following along, watching these episodes, also liking them too. My episode tomorrow is probably going to be very much reading off some comments from you all in the last couple of weeks of videos, so definitely leave some comments down below. As always, your RuneScape username if you want a shout out. Take it easy, everyone. Be safe, stay motivated, and later.